Let me be blunt for a second. Most coffee content fail because it looks good but says nothing. Today I'm breaking down what it actually works in 2026. If you're a coffee creator, a home brewer, or a shop trying to stand out in an oversaturated market, no fluff, just a playbook. If you ever posted a beautiful latte and heard nothing but crickets, this episode is for you. Welcome back to Behind the Roast, the podcast where we go deeper than the cup. I'm your host, Joseph. This show is about the real side of coffee, how creators grow, how roasters build brand, and how coffee shops turn customers into communities. If you're into specialty coffee, content creation, or building something meaningful around coffee culture, you're in the right room. Let's set expectations. Coffee content is crowded. You got latte art, coffee tours, aesthetic B-rolls, slow motion pours. It all looks great. The problem, everyone is doing the same thing. Aesthetics alone is now a table stakes. Algorithm rewards stories, not just visuals. The audience follow personalities, not drinks. The brand that wins creative narratives, not just content. Coffee creators who scale don't just show coffee. They show process, perspectives, and purpose. That's the difference between being scrolled past and being remembered. If your content doesn't teach, entertain, or inspire, it's disposable. Examples: brew and ratio explained simply, espresso mistakes and fixes, why your pour-overs taste bitter, comparing beans, origins, and roasts. Educating builds authority, brand trust, and trust builds an audience that converts. Don't connect your beans, they connect with the humans. Your morning routines, why you fell in love with coffee, baristas' origin stories, and roasters' journeys. Storytelling is a retention lever. It's how you stop being content and start being a brand. If you never take position, you'll never stand out. Overhyping drinks, budget grinders versus premium grinders, why some cafes fail despite good coffee. Respectful opinions create conversations, and conversations fuel reach. Here's the hard truth: creators plateau, brand scale. Here are the talking points that we're going to go over. Why personal branding caps out without structure. Difference between viral moments and suitable growth. Building repeatable formats. Turning content into an ecosystem. Here are some examples of turning your content into an ecosystem: podcasts, social, merch, community, and events. If you want longevity in the coffee content, you need operating principles, no random posts. Most coffee shops use social media as billboards. That's a strategic misstep. Common mistakes are only posting drinks, no face, no staff, no stories, inconsistent posts, no clear brand voice. What works: behind the scenes, barista spotlights, limit drops and menu testing, reaction, education, and environment. Your cafe isn't just a place to buy coffee, it's a content engine. If you're not leveraging it, you are leaving growth on the table. Let's get technical. Education, story, and opinions. One long form anchor per week, podcast or YouTube. 3 to 5 shorts per week. One collaboration per month. One community activation per quarter. Consistency beats creativity. System beats motivation. The gaps between starting and scaling is boring. That's where most people drop out. Here are some key points. Process and dopamine hits. Treat content like infrastructure, not art projects. If you're building in coffee, you're playing the long game. Respect the timeline. If this episode gives you clarity, share it with someone building in coffee. If you're a roaster, coffee owner, or creator, and you want to come on the show, reach out. Behind the Roast is a real conversation with people who are building, not just posting. I'm Joseph, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Stay brewing.